Welcome to episode 0 of GNOMELY Season 2, or what I will be referring to it as, GNOMELY, Far From Gnome. In April 2022, I completed my 3-year journey to beat Monkey Madness 2 using only these specific areas and some necessary exceptions. Once I completed the Grand Master quest, I knew I wasn't finished. I needed new goals, so I set some. Now, what do you think those might possibly be? Zenyte jewelry? Yeah, right, buddy. 98 crafting? That's only 11,062,120 XP away, which if we do some quick math is 777,000. Yeah, Zenyte jewelry is the end goal of Season 2. A full set of it, no less. Including the, Ring of Suffering, Necklace of Anguish, Tormented Bracelet, and Amulet of Torture, which are all some very high level and powerful jewelry. Now, how in the fuck am I gonna do that? Well, the answer lays in what I say next. The GNOMELY areas are expanding for Season 2. Bear with me here. And through my new unlocks, the biggest answer to all of your questions is the Kraken. Once again, you may be asking yourself, what the fuck? The Kraken? This dude took 2 years to get 69 Slayer. How the hell is he gonna shh, mate? Listen, it's all gonna make sense in a second. That being said, allow me to unveil the new areas that GNOMELY will be expanding to in Season 2. First up, we have Gu'Tanoth, which includes the Ogre Enclave. I visited this area once to do the Watchtower quest around 1 year ago, and I've chosen to include it for its blue dragons, greater demons, and skeletons. None of these monsters are massively overpowered, but will still prove to be a massive quality of life upgrade. Blue dragons drop the Mithril Axe, which is a huge step up over my steel one, and greater demons will no longer be a skip task from Steve. That's massively important. Skeletons being unlocked also makes the Turiel skip task a lot easier than using those under a patrol. Next we have the ZMI Altar. Located not far from the Gnome battlefield, the ZMI Altar will allow me to train runecrafting for the first time, alongside red salamanders, which would be great for Hunter, and also the monks of Zamorak hanging around outside, which I can kill for my first ever prayer equipment. I completed Rune Mysteries on the day I created this account in preparation that I might one day do this, so I'm glad that I did. My goal is 54 runecrafting, which is the level required to craft lore runes. That brings me to my next area that I am to unlock, Entrana. Obviously the lore altar is located here, as well as a herblore shop, no more making my own vials, a sandpit, and also a much easier to access furnace. I also unlock chickens, which is bigger than you might think. These are the only way that I can get feathers, excluding as a reward from the maze random event. Unicorns are great too, as I can use their horns to train herblore. You may remember Rasilo is an NPC that I have included as part of my areas. I'm going to be including 3 more this time, and those are the Hide Tanner in Alcared, the Sawmill Operator, and Stankers. The Hide Tanner, well, I have to get 98 crafting somehow. He also gets me my first craftable dragon hide armor. The Sawmill Operator, this one is more of a stretch, but I plan on pimping out my POH GNOMELY style. The Sawmill will unlock for me teak and mahogany planks, which gets me things like portal frames, altars, the gnome bench, and so on. And Stankers? Well, that son of a bitch can give me a +1 crafting boost, so you can bet on your goddamn life that I am including that guy to save myself 1,008,000 crafting XP at the end of this goddamn series. And finally, I have one more significant area to talk about. Once I achieve level 54 runecrafting, I will unlock my final area of the series, one that is essential to my eventual goals of Zenyte jewelry. And that is Yanille. Yanille is huge. My first anvil, the POH portal, which I will move my house to, the entire agility dungeon, which includes Cellar and the Twisted, the Hunter's Crossbow, a churn, and most importantly, the Wizard's Guild. I can complete my Mystic Robe set, I can get the Air, Water, and Earth Staff, and I can stock up on every kind of rune that I will need to kill Kraken 7,000 times. Hold up, 7,000 times, are you insane? Yeah, actually, but that's another story. To get 4 uncut onyx, I need TokKul, and I need a lot of it. I will of course make a one-time trip to the Tazar shop to buy the onyxes and never return, because there is literally no other way to get onyx on my account. Zolra, Tecton, Skotizo, Volcanic, it's not happening. Every chaos rune I sell is worth 9 TokKul, and for 1.2 million TokKul, I'm going to need 133,333 chaos runes. If I were to buy those directly from the shop, that's approaching 13 million GP. That's a lot of money, and I do plan on buying chaos runes when I can. But my most reliable source of chaos runes is going to be the Kraken boss, which has a 1 in 12 drop of 250 chaos runes. Any death runes I collect on this grind will also contribute to the Onyx Fund, as they go for 18 TokKul each, but I'm going to be using a metric shit ton of them casting Slayer Dart, and eventually fueling up a Trident of the Seas to kill the Kraken with. That means I need 87 Slayer. Questions. How am I going to get 87 Slayer? Well, luckily I already have 69 Slayer, so I'm a decent fraction of the way there. I'm going to be training it like I did in Season 1. but it's different this time. With greater demons unlocked, and also black demons unlocked through demonic gorillas, I'm going to be skipping a lot less tasks. And that's not all. The very last piece of content I am unlocking for myself is the Priest in Peril quest. I'm never going to set foot in Mauritania, you've all seen enough of it. However, when I complete this quest, I gain access to 2 more Slayer tasks in Steve's Cave, Bloodvelds and Aberrant Spectres. This will dramatically increase my chances at a successful task, with my odds looking like this. That's only a 20.51% fail rate. About 4 out of 5 tasks will be good, which is so much better than how I was training before. Unfortunately though, my odds will start decreasing as soon as I start leveling my Slayer. By the time I reach level 85, I will have unlocked Kurasks, Gargoyles, Necrials, Drakes, and Abyssal Demons as potential tasks. Now, there's a 43.62% chance I get any of those, which will start getting very painful very fast. But once I do hit 87 Slayer, I have just over a 1 in 20 chance at receiving a Kraken task. I'm going to need a lot of Kraken tasks, so that means a lot of Slayer. I'm likely going to be well over 99 Magic and Slayer by the time that I finish the boss, but that remains to be seen. I'll also be like top 200 Kraken KC Ironman on the entire high scores, which is going to be fucking cool. Seeing as I won't have to skip as many tasks to begin with, I may actually be able to start acquiring Slayer points, which would be incredibly useful. The first thing I will buy is the Kraken task extension, obviously. Next will be Slayer Superiors, as a Dust Battle Staff would be incredibly useful, let alone an Eternal Gem or an Imbued Heart. Dare I hope to get 300 more points after that, I will unlock the ability to craft Slayer Rings. Not something I need as urgently as I may have 2 years ago, but if I ever got them, they'd still be wonderfully handy for the grind. Dare I say that that's it. On top of this monumental, multi-year journey that I am about to embark on, I also have a bunch of side goals that I want to achieve on this account. Fish a shark with a harpoon, fire a dragon javelin out of a heavy ballista, the gnome scarf and goggles, the princely monkey backpack. There's so many cool things I can do here, and I want to do all of them. I want to take this moment to thank everybody for their support on the finale of GNOMELY Season 1. It only took 72 hours to get 1,000 views on the episode, which is a humongous milestone for me. It usually takes 6 months to 2 years to get that many views, so to get it that fast was everything I could have hoped for that video. I put a week of my life into that edit, I put 3 years of my life into getting to that video, so it was just amazing to see the spoils finally pay off. Thank you so much to everybody who watched and commented and has supported over the years. It really means a lot. I really hope you guys are going to enjoy this next season. I'm really going to enjoy filming it and editing it and uploading it, so I just hope you guys stick around for the ride and have a blast with me as well. There's a lot to come, and I can't wait to keep growing the channel and expand the GNOMELY brand into something bigger. Spread the word of Far From Gnome, if you will. It'd mean a lot to me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in episode 1 of GNOMELY Season 2, Far From Gnome.